you know, the youngest of the four, and our porcelain little doll, and so that vision of just them when they were little is always in our head, and to see them as women, and to allow them to, not allow, I shouldn't say allow, but to confront them and talk to them and see them grow into them who they are today. I'm just so proud.
Everybody has said so many wonderful things about the two wonderful graduates.
Like what? I mean, I may need to see a doctor about the heat.
They always, whenever I think of them, they always put a smile on my face, and they've always they brought so much happiness into our lives, and I'm just, I'm just happy that, whenever I have a legal problem, I said, you gotta get one of those tattoos. No pro bono work.
It's here somewhere.
Yes.
And she definitely needs to, because she doesn't know the definition of not helping.
Yeah. And when I get old, then or I get sick, Jimmy's gonna be able to take care of me. So I'm ecstatic to see so much accomplishment. And this is just the beginning for you guys. Congratulations.
And I just want to add, you know what? And you know what? I think that it's also, even Nikki was saying to me today, she's like, this is the graduation. What's going to happen at the wedding? No, I can't wait. I know. She's chomping at the bit. But I think my sisters did a very good job of raising their daughters. You did a good job raising your daughters, Kamala. If she's successful, because of you also. Okay?
I want to give a speech. But I forgot. He wants to give my speech.
No, I can't give you a speech, but I do have to say a few words as the other part of the NYU team. I remember the first day I walked into marketing class, and there was Trishy sitting in the middle of the room, near the front. Later on, I understood why. But, I thought to myself, oh my God, who is this gorgeous girl sitting over there? Like, I have to summon the courage somehow to go over there and sit next to her. And I'm really glad I did, because first of all, among all our friends, Trishi is kind of like a superstar, so it really helped in my case throughout school. And we've become such good friends, and I've known her for, I think, wow, 7 years now. It's been crazy, right? 7 years. I don't know what I've ever committed to for 7 years. So sorry, Stephanie, we're only 2.5 years in. So 7 years. We have like the longest relationship. But it's been so amazing. And when Trishi told me that she was going to law school, I was so happy. Because one of our stern professors told us that 3 out of 10 of us were going to get in trouble and end up in jail at some point in our career. So I was like, yes, Trishi is going to law school. I will be all set. Cheers to Trishi, and thank you everybody. My get out of jail card.
And I really have to say, during the bar, during her bar prep, during board exam, preparation, I think that probably 60, 70, 80% of this room can understand, board exam preparation, bar exam preparation, the way, the human being develops in that process. Right? You want to lose your damn mind. It's, crazy. I could tell that she was going through, mental anguish. Same with Julia. I mean, I could tell during her NCLEX that she was going through mental anguish, but she really wasn't torturing anybody around her. I saw her at night. I was like, do you want to eat? Do you want to watch a little bit of TV? She was so controlled, and it was such a beautiful process. I know probably when I was studying for boards, there probably wasn't that fun to be around. So it couldn't have been the same thing. So I just thought it was really amazing to see that. I mean, she's so young, and I just thought it was crazy.
I'd like to say a few words, if you don't mind. Chandler has to say something at some point, too. Yeah. You don't have to, She doesn't. She'll be fine. So, I have known Trisha since I've moved to Linwood, which is a very long time, but we became friends in high school when I sat in front of her in AP Statistics, and we gabbed, gossiped all day long, and I realized I would have a friend here. And then a few years later, I ended up coming to NYU, as she had already started there for a year. And we started our weekly dinners from there, and we've been good friends for more than a decade now, and I just have seen it all with her, and she has seen it all with me. I've had some of my most extraordinary and heart-wrenching and life decisions and conversations and... At 24. You'd be surprised. We went through conversations. I was going to go to med school. She had no idea what she wanted to do. I didn't know what my parents wanted me to do. I've just seen it all, and I just am so proud of the woman I'm sitting next to today, and I'm so glad to call you my sister, and cannot wait to see what's to come. I'm so proud of you. You did it. Yes.
Also, Aisha just signed a really important job with Deloitte. She just got a really important job at like 20. What? How old are you? 21? 4.
Can I piggyback on Aisha?
Yes.
So, Trisha and I have not known each other that long, actually. I've probably known you less than most people have known you in this room. But I feel like I've known you forever. I remember the first time I saw you was in the cafeteria of the law school, and my 2L year, and Trisha's 1L year. And I was like, who is that girl? And she was friends with a girl that I had met like literally the day before. Leah.
Right.
I knew who she was.
Leah, the girl who's not here today.
And
She also dated my boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's not
What are you looking for? Did you drop something? Did you drop something?
No, we are looking. Okay. We just started talking about really like superficial things, like how we loved everything that we were wearing, and how I was just like, you're fabulous. And she's like, you're fabulous. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna be going on and on about that. But then like we started saying hi to each other, and then I was just like, I have to hang out with this girl. And she's so bubbly on the outside, but she's so deep on the inside. Like she just like can talk about. You can have any conversation with her. You can talk about history, you can talk about philosophy, you can talk about science, you can talk about the weather, you can talk about fashion, you can talk about law. The topics of conversation Trish and I have had over the past 2 years, I can't even explain what those conversations have meant to me. And you've been there for me, and I love you so much.
A lot of love here now. A lot of love here now.
So, do you want to tell me? And maybe Ami will.
Chena and Ami, you guys are left. And anybody else? Honestly, obviously the floor is open.
Yeah,
Clearly.
say something. It's gonna like close.
Sadu, I mean, you probably should say something since you're the mother here.
Doctor, you want to say something?
Me and you will stay together. Let's wait. Ami, Julia does the girlfriend.
Alright, it's your turn, Ami.
So I am Judy's friend, Ami, and we met in high school back when we were 14 years old.
Oh my goodness.
And I still remember being in geometry class first period in 9th grade. And throughout high school and throughout all these years, Judy has been the most amazing friend. She's the most genuine, kind-hearted person I've ever met in my life. And I think all her patients are going to be so lucky to have her and taking care of them. And she's very gifted, and I'm so happy for her, very proud of her. And I'm so happy you could figure out what you wanted to do in life or what makes you happy. And I'm just excited for you, and I hope that we'll be friends forever.
I was just going to say that Ami she's like such a good friend because she has kept in contact with Judy for so long, and she's always been there for her, and she's a part of our family. She's a good person.
Judy's a hard person to keep in contact. She didn't have a number for like 6 years.
Yeah, Leah, you say a speech.
Leah wants to say his speech now.
Leah is going to give the best speech ever.
Go ahead. Cheers. What else, Leah?
Dia, you want to say something?
Go for it, Dia.
I really done my
Wait, Dia. Go right here in the center, right there. Yeah.
She has a beautiful wife, and I like her swimming, and she talks so beautiful, and I love you. Congratulations.
Well, that was a big one.
You want to say
All right,
something?
baby.
No, I'm good. I'm fine. It's okay.
All right, Johnny, you're up. Tears are good. Tears are good. You go. Yeah, you did a good job. I know, babe. I was hoping.
So, my kids that know me, everything is inspired by, oh my God, I was driving to work and this happened, and the red cardinal, and the blue bird, and, all these visions. Yeah. And so I'm so inspired by my environment, and I'm so inspired by my family, and I don't know how many times I've told my children that, my parents are an inspiration in my life. Not that your parents should be an inspiration in your life. But for me, when you're working with your dad and you get this whopping check every Monday, it's a good deal. So for the last 2-3 weeks, every single day, no lie, I even said to Preeti Mosi, and I think I said it to Versha, I said it to Janvi, that I see butterflies.
Yeah.
I told you, right?
We saw it today in the pool. Yeah, remember? We saw a butterfly.
What is it about?
So then Preeti Mosi said, whatever, it's summer.
Yeah.
I saw a butterfly right on the window.
Did we saw it in the pool today, Mommy. I said South Mosi would love it.
Right? So I saw
And I saw one white, it flying upstairs.
Yeah, it was all the way up here. Yeah.
On the window.
It's like
On the window.
on your window? Okay. So I just feel like for the last 3 weeks, no lie, I've been seeing butterflies. And my last card that I wrote to Juhi was about butterflies, right? So then I think butterflies to me is about change and metamorphosis and moving on and moving forward, and you never know what's going to come out next.
Yeah.
That's what I like. And so wherever you two go, it's your destiny.
When they go in the Christmas, the caterpillar.
Yeah, right. So butterflies is it, right? It's beautiful and it's flying and it's always in front of me. I don't know. It's telling me that don't worry, they're gonna go. They're gonna find their place in this world and everything's gonna be okay. Right? Slap your
Sadhana had a sister who was a duplicate copy, but she was in different business. Her name is Tiki.
Oh, now Nikki needs to say a few words.
Oh, really?
Wow. We don't pressure. I know.
They wanted to be the same uterus, but God didn't.
Oh, all right,
so congratulations, Trisha, Juhi. You guys did such a great job and have worked so hard. 2 different paths to get to where you're going, and we're so proud of you, obviously, and congratulations. Cheers.
I should say something. I usually cry, so that's why I try to not say anything. It's so emotional because there's such wonderful people in my life, and we've been through so much together, and watching my sister sister, you know, trying to find what she wanted to do in life, and just, you know, seeing her really just find her passion, you know, and like nursing is something that like I could really see her just going for and being really successful in, and I'm so proud that just to see her at this point in her life. And I know that we've had our struggles and, you know, our time apart, but we're so close, and it's just watching her study and really being dedicated in her fields and really being passionate about what she wants to do in the future is just so beautiful to me, and I'm excited to reach that point with her, you know. And same with Trisha, you know, growing up, we were the two young little runts in our family, and, you know, Versh and Dewey were always running around being the wild ones, and me and Trisha were always like the quiet ones. And we used to have this thing where like Dewey and Trisha were like the devils, and Chummy and me and Trisha were like the angels, you know, and we had such a partnership, and, you know, everything together, and even when she was going through her freshman year, I felt so close to her, even though I was so far, you know, and she kept in contact with me, and we used to talk about what we wanted to be, and like, you know, I wanted to be a doctor, I wanted to be this, and like, just seeing where we have progressed in life, and her being a lawyer, it's just amazing how far we've come. And I was just saying, you know, Trisha's turning 25 soon, and we're going to be in our like mid-20s. It's mid to late.
It's mid to late 20s. That's
mid to late. We're in the mid to late 20s now.
I don't understand how you guys keep getting older and I
but it's just wild, and I'm excited to see the next step and where we all end up. And I'm with Gujanana. I'm ready to see the next one of us get married soon. One of us.
And no, that, baby.
Trisha's first, I call it.
What is that about?
I love you. Cheers.
Cheers
to you.
Right, you have blue.
They were like 4 Gudu, you want to say something? They were always like 4 sisters. And it was like, it was always like saying
You won't mind our last one, you see?
In your boogie book.
Don't eat that. Don't eat the booger.
Let me give you a napkin.
Go to the bathroom.
Right? Wait, excuse me, somebody get a shot.
There's mommy right there.